Hello, this is my tutorial on wearing a wig and making it look natural. I will be wearing a synthetic wig. This is a traditional wig bought at your local beauty salon. So let's go. I'll start with putting a stocking cap on my head, and here's my wig. Just going to slide it on really fast. Okay. To me, this looks still like manufactured and looks like a normal wig. I don't like the normal wig look. I like to try to make it look as natural and as trendy as possible. So here are the things I do when I first get a wig. First, I sit it on, make sure it's fitting comfortably and snug. And I comb it out a little bit just to see what I'm working with. Okay. Right away. I don't like the fringe area. It looks too store-bought. I can't deal. So this is how I eliminate that look. Take your shears, and I go in at an angle, and I just make some notches right around the hairline. What I'm doing is breaking up the solid line so it don't look so manufactured or store-bought anymore. I just break that solid line up and comb it out and see where you are. You don't want to overdo it because then you start having you'll be missing spots in your wig. Okay, see where I broke the line up? That's the look I'm looking for. The next thing I do is the fit over the ear. There's a certain look I'm looking for. That right there, that little extra right there over my ear, that's not a natural look. If you went to the salon and got this shortcut, you wouldn't come out with hair over your ear and hair behind your ear. So I have to make that all blend. Again, using the point of my shears, I'm going in at an angle, and I'm just working until I get rid of that little part right on my ear, like so. See? There. And the sideburn, I'm going to do the same with the sideburn. I want to break up that solid line. Plus it's kind of too long for me, so I'm going to shorten that a little bit. Again, point of the shears. Doing a lot of point cutting with these synthetic wigs. A straight line or a blunt cut on a synthetic wig will give you even more of a wiggy look and give you that ragged, tattered look too. You don't want that look either. Okay, I'm going to go over to the other ear. Again, I have that hair resting right above my ear. I got to eliminate that, so I'm going to point cut. Check my work as I go. There, got rid of that. Now I'm going to work on the sideburn. Just going to go in and point cut. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to come in opposite this way. Okay. I have clients that come into the salon with these wigs and they want them to look more natural. So this is how I do it. I have to put the wig on my client though. Here. On this side I have a little more hair. It's extra hair on this side. Point cut it away. Whew. Take a brush and get rid of some of this. Off my face. Okay. So now I have my front hairline notched and more of a natural effect to it. So if I just want to wear my wig like this, comb forward, it looks somewhat natural. But this isn't my finished look. My finished look looks more trendier and more up to date. So this is how I achieve that. I use a wide tooth comb or rake with a tail on it. I have more control. And I kind of direct the hair how I want it to go. And I get a feel of what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, there's the feel of what I'm looking for. Now I have to really go a step further. So I use Aussie Instant Freeze. It's in the purple can. Buy it at Walmart, Kmart, Shopko, grocery store, wherever. And I'm going to give it a spray. I spray in sections because I spray in the section I'm working with. I'm going to start right in here. I'm going to spray right in here. Okay. Taking my rake and combing it in the direction I want to go in. The rake leaves you enough separation in the curl pattern to keep it looking natural and not manufactured. The word for the day is when you're wearing a wig is manufactured. That's not the look you want. I'm going to go in this section here. I'm going to take it this way. I like the side thing. Get my wig going sideways. Just don't look so traditional. Okay, I'm going to work in the top crown area. Now in here, I kind of like it to stand up some. That new look where it's kind of flippy to one side, that's how I like to wear my wig. And I can pull it off with a synthetic wig. Constantly working with my spray. On this side, I just want to make sure it's balanced. Okay, now I need to work with my fringe. Working with the spray. This is synthetic hair, so you can't use heat, so the best friend for your synthetic wig is going to be a nice holding hairspray. I want that just to stand up just a little more for me. Spike it up just a little more. And this right here, I want to stand all the way up in front. So that's the look I'm looking for. Remember, the spray is going to be your best friend. So use it as much as you need it to work your wig into the style you're looking for. Sometimes I hold it in place just for a moment or two to give the hairspray a chance to get tackier or to set. Okay, I like that. Just checking my balance. Want to make it look very nice and balanced. You want to make it look like you just stepped out of the salon. Not like you just stepped out from the wig counter, but from the salon. So you want to keep balance in mind to make sure your wig is nice and balanced in the style. Working with your comb and your holding spray. Again, do not use heat on synthetic wigs unless you know exactly what you're doing, and at that point you want to use steam and not just direct heat from an iron. Okay, I think I'm ready. And after a certain period of time, you'll notice buildup on your wig. It's like a white coating or white flakiness. Just run a sink of water, add shampoo to the water, just like dishwashing detergent to dishwater. Set your wig in it, let it soak for a while, then swish it around. Then rinse it clean and let it dry either on a mannequin's head a styrofoam wig head, or just lay it flat and let it dry. I like to lay mine in the hood of the dryer and just turn the dryer on and walk away and let it dry. It tends to, if I don't put it on a mannequin, it shrinks. So it just gives me an even more snug fit the next time I put it on. But this is my finished look. I hope you like it. And just remember, tail comb, wide tooth tail comb, and a can of something very strong. Thank you.